Oops, I already fucked it up. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello. um, Hi. So we're doing this again. Um, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing all right. Are you gonna sneeze? That'd be gross if you did that. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Um, I want to do this, and then at 10 o'clock, do some Twitch streaming. I think that is what we're gonna do, just for a little bit, just some Banjo-Kazooie, all that good stuff. Hi, everybody. So nice to see you all. Yeah, we're gonna do some more My Inner Life. Um, there's no sexy times in this chapter, just letting you know. It's uh, it's just straight up like exposition and Jenna like, milling around Hyrule and stuff. Hello everybody, nice to see you. Oh, you're all so nice. Yeah, we haven't quite started yet. Sadie doesn't like hanging out when I'm live anymore. She starts over there and then she's like, oh fuck this, and she runs away. Hi guys, so nice to see you. She runs over there and just sits on the bed as I do this stuff. She's just staring me down. Jenna's not pregnant quite yet. She will be though, I believe, in this chapter. So isn't that great? We get to see all that good stuff. Uh oh, did I fuck this up? Wait a minute. Let me just see if that does anything. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Whew, I'm sorry you had a bad afternoon. um, yeah, I just want to help out in any way I can to make you guys feel better. I've been, I don't know, I need some motivation to do what I want to do, and I'm not doing that, and I will find that motivation again. It just is, all about what we got to do. So if you notice in the description, there's a Discord room. I have a Discord room. It's called Giants Bitches. So yeah, come join, and I will be more interactive in there, and you can see where my when my streams are going up and stuff. But for now, let's do more My Inner Life. Like I said, there's no sex in this. It's just creepy, like sappy Jenna and Link, which I like doing because Link's voice is very fun to do. Ready, guys? Okay. Let's start this. Chapter 7. It's more like chapter 4. Back in Hyrule.
Welcome home. How was thy honeymoon?
The king questioned.
We had the time of our lives.
Link winked and a grin happed upon his face. Okay. It was very beautiful. Thank you so much, I said, hugging the king tightly. I really enjoyed the time with Link. Well, I would hope you would have a nice time on your honeymoon. What if you came back from your honeymoon and it was like, it was so-so. It wasn't great. No, just beautiful, sweeping grandeur with my husband or whatever. Always. 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 Oh, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. It's your first live stream. Come on over. We're having a great time here. Okay. Just then Zelda spoke up. A fairy from the forest has sent word that the great Deku Tree wants to speak with you both. Link and I exchanged glances. I said as I looked back, the great Deku Tree has summoned us? I said as I looked back at Zelda. Yes, the word came in this morning. Link looked at me with a confused look. Okay, cool. No, not yet. Not yet. I don't know. I don't know why the king speaks in Old English, by the way. It's so weird.
We had better not keep the great Deku Tree waiting,
Link inquired.
Jenna, my daughter, I will have one of your horses saddled and brought to you.
I nodded, and then the king and Princess Zelda returned to the castle. Yeah, it's a Zelda fanfic. Zelda's voice is she's a Valley girl. She's the best Valley girl. As After a few minutes, a stable hand came with my brown mare, Star Dancer. Link helped me up into the saddle, then mounted Epona. Link gently booted Epona, and she took off at a gallop. I then followed. We headed to Kokiri Forest. It was not a long ride, but we had to make haste. Why? What's so fucking important? Like, you're gonna, like, I think Jenna gets a fairy. Like, come on, that's not cool. Okay, well, that would be pretty funny. I want, Ganondorf in this book will be Valley Girl Satan, because he has to make an appearance everywhere I go. As we arrived at the entrance to the Kokiri Forest, Saria was there to greet us. What should a Saria voice be? Saria voice. No, what am I gonna do here? What's a good voice? Like, oh, you made it! The great Deku tree is waiting! I'll do the Cockney. I love doing the Cockney voice. Saria says as we dismounted, I will have your horses tended to! Please, go on! We each exchanged looks, and then entered the Kokiri village. All the Kokiri watched us as we made our way through. Then when we reached the entrance to the great Deku tree's meadow, Mido the Kokiri leader was waiting.
You must hurry! The great Deku tree is waiting!
Mido said as he ushered us onward. We walked down the path and into the meadow. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but it's so good. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Oh, I'm glad all you guys are here. Here we go. As we stood in front of the great Deku tree, he awoke from his slumber.
Jenna and Link, thou'st has arrived. Thoust. Thou'st. What does that mean? Okay, Come, sit. I have great news for thee.
like, I get that Deku tree speaks in Old English, but come on. I love the Southern accent. It's a good one. Oh my. Link and I sat down in the grass and awaited for the great Deku tree's news.
Link, hero of time, thou art courageous. Ye saved Hyrule and hast taken a wife.
Hi guys, everybody. Nice to see you. Oh man.
Jenna, thou art spiritual. Ye lost thy family, then began a vagabond's journey. Now thou hast taken a husband. Shall ye seek the blessing of child?
Wait, what? How does news travel this fast in Hyrule? Come on now. What? Oh, I know. Oh, Chuck Tingle. I think a couple of you guys have told me about that guy. One thing at a time, everybody. One thing at a time. I've got massive books to read. My goodness. I turned to Link and we exchanged smiles as we said, yes!
Since Hyrule is at peace, now things are all well, but the Desert Man may someday return.
I'm so on the edge of my seat when the man will return.
I give each of ye a guardian fairy to protect ye.
Oh yeah, Navi leaves Link at the end. I forgot. I like my Cockney accents. Oh my. I read a Zelda fanfiction one time where Link and Malon were married, but Malon would slip out at night and be a lady of the night in Hyrule Castle Town. It was pretty interesting. Just then, two fairies, one with a pink aura and one with a blue aura, flew over to us. I cannot believe that fairies really exist, I thought to myself. I watched as the blue fairy flew over to Link. Long time no see, Link. How I have missed you. Link looked at the fairy and smiled big.
Navi, my old friend, I have missed you too. How have you been since we last saw each other? Oh wait, we saw each other. Fuck it, I'm sorry. Like, what? Like, why everybody fucking cares about how the other person's doing? Like, how have you been? Like, every time. It's pretty funny. I don't know what that book is, but there's much more value in these pages. Link inquired the blue fairy. Oh, great! I see you have taken a wife. She is truly beautiful, Link. You two will make beautiful children together. Okay, Jenna, Jenna was young when she wrote this. What is the harping fascination about babies? Babies are cute, but babies happen when you're fucking good and ready for them to happen. Like, everybody wants Link and Jenna to make babies right away. Like, they're so Mormon right now. They're so quiverful. They're so Duggar. Mason. It looks like Mason wasn't ready. That's very funny. Oh, dear. The fairy smiled at Link and then flew over to me, the pink one behind her. As the fairy hovered in front of me, her blue aura seemed so beautiful, so peaceful. My name is Navi, and this is Lily. Hello, the pink fairy said. We will be the guardian fairies for Link and you from now on. I'm going to do her like Luna Lovegood, and I'll just do Navi as annoying. Oh, Navi and that was supposed to be Navi. Whatever, fuck it off. Navi, navigation, get it? I could not believe I was getting a fairy. They were only told in storybook tales where I came from. But as I looked at Navi and Lily, I was glad they were not just myths. I was glad to have a fairy partner. Oh, confirmed Jenna X Navi fic. Or Navi. When? Oh, damn. Link did get around. Link was banging all the chicks in Hyrule. What a man whore.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It's the coolest. You don't have to worry after you have a baby for 18 years. You know what I mean? Ooh, not yet. Navi then flew back over to Link and Lily came over to me. Hello, Jenna. It is nice to meet you, Lily said as she hovered in front of me. As I looked at the pink fairy, I was glad that she was my guardian. Lily, I think we're going to be good friends. As do I, Lily responded. Then I got up and went over to Link. I threw my arms around him and looked into his eyes. His eyes seemed to glow in the sunlight. Okay, so moonlight sets him off and sunlight, starlight perhaps. I laid my head against his chest and I begun to think to myself, a guardian fairy? I would have never dreamed. It's not a myth. This is real. And I am very lucky. Jenna's inner mind is not as exciting as her inner life. Link was a player. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, there probably was. Could have been. If not, there should be. Just then, the great Deku Tree spoke again once more.
Thou art courageous, and thou art spiritual. Will be protected if the desert man should ever return. Then your guardian fairies will help protect ye. When thou hast thy firstborn, return to see me.
With his words spoken, the great Deku Tree returned to his slumber. I held Link's hand as I looked at the two fairies. This is truly a great gift the great Deku Tree has given us. Great gift, great Deku. Then I looked back at Link and he nodded in agreement. Link and I then kissed before we started for home. When we returned to Kokiri village, all of the Kokiri, especially Saria, wanted to know what the great Deku tree told us. This is so tell not show. Tell not show. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you choke. Saria's eyes widened when we told her we had our own fairies. Even more so when she found out Navi returned to Link. That is great news, Saria said cheerfully. It is great to see that Navi has returned. Link nodded and a smile crossed his face. How come they get fairies? They're not even... Oh wait, what was Mido's voice?
How come they get fairies?
They're not even Kokiri! A voice called from behind. Just then, the headstrong Mido approached us. What makes them so special that they get their own fairies? Mido questioned. Saria turned and looked at Mido square in the face. Link is the hero of time! He is special, and so is his wife! As the sage of the forest, I remember what Ganon said as we sealed him in the sacred realm. He cursed that he would one day get revenge on Link or his descendants. Link is already confided in me that he and his new wife plan on having children. God damn it. They will need protection if Ganon should ever return. He would go after Link and his family first. Saria's eyes narrowed as she confronted Mido. Saria was always protective of Link, and even more so when Mido tried to get smart. I watched as she faced off with Mido. Right? He does have a point. Why did Saria just spill all sorts of confidential information to everybody? This is after Ocarina of Time, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty old. It is. But I'm on the nostalgia kick, and it's just fucking funny to me, so. It's true. Nobody fucking knows. Oh my god. I could do Saria's voice all fucking day, though. When Mido saw the fire burning in Saria's eyes, he knew to back off. Well, they still don't deserve it, grumble, grumble. Then Mido walked off. Saria watched as he went. I'm sorry for all that trouble. I guess he really never got over what happened 8 years ago. Saria then walked up to Link. Sigh. I guess he will never get over it. She said as she placed a hand gently on Link's. I will always remain your friend, Link, now, not matter what. I will also help protect you and your family should Ganon ever return. I promise, Saria said as she looked over me. Ooh, creepy 10-year-old. And I knew I believed her. She would go to the ends of the earth for Link, and that made me feel better as well. We spent some time there while Link said some temporary goodbyes as I sat and talked with Lily. I feel like we're never gonna... There are some Triforces in here, so don't you fret. When it started to get late, we decided it was time to settle in our new home. What new home? Okay. Link wanted me to see it while there was still light. So they have a fucking summer home in the Kokiri forest. All right. Link wanted me to see it. Oh, then Saria went to fetch our horses. When she came back, we mounted and headed for the Lost Woods. Link and I waved goodbye just before we disappeared into the tunnel leading to the Lost Woods. We made our way through the maze of trees and into a large clearing. There stood the most beautiful house I had ever seen. Oh, nice of you all to join me. Thank you all for being here on this lovely Thursday night. My eyes were transfixed on the house as I dismounted. I ran up to the front of the house and looked it over. There was a white gate in front of the fence that ran all the way around the house. A stable for horses was on the right side. A pen for sheep and pigs just off to the side near the front. There was a pasture behind the house to graze cows and horses in, and off to the left of the house was the well. They're living off the land. The house itself was like a summer home. Fucking Booyakasha called it. uh, there was a light tan house. It was a light tan house with a white roof. The windows were monastery style and Gangnam style, huh? And the front door was brown with the carving of the Triforce symbol just below the greeting hole. What's a greeting hole? This is chapter 3 or 4. I can't remember. It's like kind of misnumbered here. What's a greeting hole, by the way? Oh man. Oh man, I need to finish up some My Immortal too, huh? And then when I went inside, I was nearly blown away. Here comes some more descriptions. Ready? Excited? I'm really excited. Let's see how fucking beautiful this house is. The entire house was furnished. The living quarters had a wooden couch with cushions. A reading chair sat beside a fireplace. There was a book table beside the couch with an oil lamp on it. Candles and stands stood all around the dining room, while oil lamps hung from the walls. In the dining quarters stood a huge wooden table with 6 chairs around it. A small vase of flowers sat in the middle. The kitchen had all the cooking supplies we would ever need. There was even a spice rack on the wall. A small icebox was in the corner, and another fireplace was in the back for cooking. There was a spiral staircase that went up to the sleeping quarters. I walked up the staircase, and when I went to see the sleeping quarters, when I reached the top, I noticed there were 5 doors. 4 were empty and 1 furnished. Oh God, oh God. There was one that was furnished. The one that was furnished was our bedchamber. Sounds like something the Coneheads would say. There was an Edwardian bed. That has a footnote attached to it. Edwardian bed. With a beautiful white silk sheets and pillows. A wooden chair sat off to the right, and a small table with an oil lamp sat to the left of the chair. Silk curtains lined the window, and a wardrobe closet. I guess I was supposed to say a wardrobe, but it says and a wardrobe closet stood in the left side of the room. I was so overjoyed with the sight that when Link came up behind me, I threw my arms around him, told him I loved him, and kissed him passionately. I knew that this was the place we were going to raise our family. The place I was going to spend the rest of my life in. Link had given me a beautiful gift. A gift of love. Gross! Ew, I hate it. Oh my gosh. It's their red room of death. A wardrobe, yeah. Oh man, did you guys like the greeting hole, by the way? Sounds so dirty. What the fuck does that mean? Oh man. All right, so I guess we can read one more chapter here. Wait a minute. Let me just see, because maybe I can do another 2, depending. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Oh man, so we go into the bonding chapters after this chapter. So next week will be a lot of sexy times. I know, she really is boring, isn't she? She's just like, I don't know, fanfic writers, like, unless they've like actually lived it, it's all just kind of a projection of what they want their ideal relationship to be, or an ideal relationship. And you know, if you're, depends on how much you've lived. And Jenna obviously has not lived a lot, because when she wrote this, she had not lived, because everybody is just like, you know, they're very, it's very surface level shit. They like each other because they're hot. That's about it. And there's so much more to it than that. Okay, ready? Look at our stuff and let's bang. Let's bang because reasons. Like, I felt emotions as he did things to me. Maybe I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I had an idea for, like, I don't know if this will be a novella or what, but I've got something in mind. We'll see. A few months later, I was coming home from the castle after watching Link all day in the practice yards with his legion. Link's legion.
Cool.
He had spent the day teaching sword techniques to the people in his legion. He's so Jon Snow right now. I spent most of the day watching him until I started feeling a little sick. Here we go. I had moved into the garden to sit down and rest when Zelda came to see me. "You do not look well, my friend. Are you okay?" Zelda said, looking worried. "I feel a little sick in the stomach, and I feel real tired," I said as I held my stomach and tried to get up. "Come, my friend, I will take you to the healer." Zelda took my hand and led me towards the healer's chambers. What could she possibly be sick with at this point? What could she possibly be sick with? I sang that song the other day. Jon Snow is very pretty. Oh my god, I love him so much. He's so strong. But like, he's like, I was gonna say manly, but like, he's pretty. What's wrong with a pretty guy? Nothing is the answer to that question. Oh my goodness. When we got there, the healer had me lie on a table while she looked me over. After some time, she found out why I was not well. She told me I was pregnant. Zelda looked at me with shock as I was hit with joy. Oh god. Yeah, she's sick with childbirth. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. A rush of happiness ran through me. I looked at Zelda and then I hugged her. I don't know who says this. Oh, I guess Zelda says it. "Oh, goddesses! Congratulations! Oh, Link will be so happy!" Zelda smiled at me as we hugged, and I felt warm inside. Ew. "I must go and tell father." Then Zelda took off to fetch the king. I turned my attention back to the healer. "How far along am I?" asked.
"About 2 months,"
the healer responded. Then she handed me a small bag with herbs in it.
"Here are some herbs to counter the morning sickness and dizziness. Make sure you take it easy. No real heavy activities. Eat and drink a lot and make sure you get enough sleep. And one piece of advice on a personal note. If you and your husband make love a lot when you're pregnant, you'll help the baby. You'll help make the baby stronger." I'm gonna need some receipts on that one. Like, "Just no real heavy lovemaking. Keep it gentle.
like, fuck you, don't tell me what to do.
And come back to see me in 2 weeks. You may now leave."
She gestured for me to get up, and I nodded at the healer as I got off the table and headed back to the palace garden. Yeah, exactly. Like, she did. I was pregnant. Yeah, the healer's not gonna show up again, so I'm just gonna like do some throwaway voices, you know what I'm saying. Oh, okay. As I waited for Princess Zelda and her father, I put my hand on my belly and begun to think to myself, "Oh my goddesses, I'm going to be a mother! My firstborn! Link's child!" A tear started to run down my cheek. "He gave me this miracle, blessed us with a baby. I love him so much." Who are you talking to, bitch? Then tears of happiness started to stream down my face. I had a miracle growing inside me. Link and I made this new life together. We were truly blessed. Then I heard Lily calling to me. "Jenna, I just heard the news. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Link will be so happy when you tell him. How are you going to tell him?" Lily's grin nearly split her face. There's kind of violent imagery in this chapter, like she was hit with joy. Like her smile was so big it split her face. What ill? Jenna's ill regardless. Regardless. I'm blessed. Oh man. Then tears of happiness. Oh. I already did that. Okay. Oh, where am I doing? Okay. I looked at Lily and her pink aura seemed to glow brighter. No! I thought of lighting some candles, cooking a meal to create a romantic setting, and telling him over dinner. Lily flew in a circle. That's a great idea. I cannot wait to see the look on his face, Lily said as she chuckled at the thought of Link's expression after he was told. It's so literal. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh dear. Well, of course there's pregnancy porn. There's like all sorts of porn out there, but I'm not fucking watching that shit. I sat and wondered how Link would take it. But I knew that he always wanted a child, and I had hoped the baby would be a boy, since that is what Link always wanted. What about you, Jenna? What do you want? Why does it have to be what he wants? Get yours first, girl. I keep calling her a bitch. I can't help it. Oh, man. Oh, crap, the king.
Jenna, my dear daughter, I heard about thy pregnancy.
Just then the king walked into the palace garden with Princess Zelda right behind him. The princess had just told
me about thy new miracle.
I ran over to him and gave the king a hug. The king looked into my eyes. His eyes were as gentle as ever.
Congratulations, my daughter. Have thou told Link yet?
Like the whole everything we have just seen since she got pregnant is her explaining that Link is going to be excited and Link is going to be told about this life-changing event. She is a bitch. Thank you. Thank you for backing me up on that one. She's a total bitch. I nodded no, but that I was going to tell him over dinner.
When you and Link have thy firstborn, I will have everyone in Hyrule attend to celebrate thy new life. A naming ceremony will also be held. It will be a blessed event.
Then the king's smile seemed to glow.
I'm going to be a grandfather.
You have an actual daughter! Oh my god, like poor Zelda's gonna grow up and just be with an abusive man. Oh. Break the cycle of abuse! Oh my god. You be the one to do it. Oh my god. Sorry, a lot of fucking drama. You know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. The king said as he smiled at me. His smile always warmed my soul. I was glad he was like a father to me. Always gentle and caring. Now that I was to have a baby, it brought us even closer. We chit-chatted a little longer until the dizziness started to take hold. Then the king saw me to the gate, and I was headed for home. When I reached home, I went straight to bathe. After I undressed, I looked down at my bare stomach. I put my hand gently on my belly and rubbed up and down. There was a life growing inside me. Do you remember that she said she's pregnant, by the way? A miracle that Link gave me. The baby was going to be beautiful. Hopefully not as creepy as the baby in Breaking Dawn Part 1. Creepiest baby in the world. Or Breaking Dawn Part 2. Yeah, Part 2. I don't even remember. Then I got into the tub and slid down into the water. I soaked my sore ankles and legs a while. Then I took the wash rag and cleaned up. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sure that they have those, but oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. After I washed up and got out and dried off. Oh, after I washed up, I got out and dried off. I went to the wardrobe closet and selected a low-cut pink dress with long sleeves and the Triforce symbol over my right breast. A pink feathery lace ran underneath my breasts, and a crisscross pattern held the back together. I pulled my hair into a bun and went downstairs. Oh God, ew, this is so beautiful and Triforce wash rack. That's what I was thinking, truthfully. I lit the candles around the room and the two on the table. Then I went to prepare dinner. I made cooked pork in a cream sauce with potatoes and cabbage. As I made the final preparations, I heard a horse come plodding up to the stable. Like, Link had a hard day of legionnaring. I finished setting the table, put the food out on the table, took my apron off, and hurried to the door to greet Link. As he stepped in the door, his eyes looked me up and down.
You look ravishing, my love. I thought about you all day long
as I was in the company of men. Well, in ancient Hyrule. Then he reached over, kissed me on the lips, took my hand, and led me into the house. I like that Link is just as superficial. Like, he just says all the things, like, you know, doesn't like, oh, how are you? He just goes like, oh, you look beautiful. Let me look you up and down. Like, that can be annoying, like, at first glance. Like, look at me here and then look at everything else. It's not going anywhere. Once inside, he noticed the candles and the food on the table.
Honey, what is with the candles and the food setting?
I looked into his dark blue eyes and smiled. I just wanted to surprise you with a romantic dinner after you worked hard all day. Oh, I'll roll my R's more. Roll my R's. When Link talks, I said sweetly. His smile widened as he took me into his arms.
It's just lovely, my sweet. Thank you, my love.
He kissed me again, then gestured for me to sit at the table. He pushed in my chair before seating himself. As we served ourselves, I looked up from my food and at him. So, honey, how was your day? After he swallowed a bite of food, he answered. Oh my God, I did the wrong voice.
The king and I had a discussion about updating defensive moves among the army. So I spent the entire day teaching new sword techniques and defense strategies among the men.
I cocked my head at Link. Does the king think that a war is brewing? I asked.
No, but he wants me to be prepared even that one does, and men have to be sent in.
Link, honey, I did watch you today until I started not to feel well. That's how folks talk. Play-by-play dinner. That's great. Oh, man. I said as I put my fork down. Link's eyes grew a worried look in them.
How do you feel now, sweetheart?
He asked, concerned. I feel much better now. I went to see the castle's healer. Then there was a long pause before Link broke the silence.
Are you okay, my love?
Link questioned. Link, my love, I have something to tell you, I said, looking into his eyes.
Uh-oh.
Just then, Lily and Navi flew into the room. Lily flew up to my ear. Jen, did you tell him yet? Like, all of a sudden, like, fucking Lily is on, you know, like, nickname basis with her. Oh man, that's real old school stuff you're watching. Angry Giants, that's a fun Giants to see. She's not around that much anymore, so don't worry. Okay. Tell him what? Navi chimed in. Link, my love, we are going to have a baby, I finally said. The next thing I heard was a clank of silverware hitting his plate. His eyes grew as big as saucers as he looked at me.
You mean I'm going to be a father?
He said as a look of pure shock came across his face. I nodded yes. Oh, Jen, congratulations! I had no idea you were pregnant, Navi added. Link then leapt out of his chair, ran over to me, lifted me up, and took me into his arms. He stared deeply into my eyes and then kissed me passionately. I love you, Jen! I cannot believe that I'm going to be a father! Excitement filled Link's eyes. Then he placed a hand on my belly. How far along are you? Link asked with excitement. The healer said I was 2 months along, I replied. I still cannot believe it! I'm going to be a daddy, Link added. Ooh, that word is like forever blemished because of the internet and all those DDLG fucking yuckies. Oh man. Oh well, you know what? I know you guys have sent me fanfics. I'm just so bad at like reading them. I have like things to work out. You know what I mean? Like the uh. Okay, so they have like white girl rosé. Like, what would white boy be? Like white boy bourbon, maybe? I don't know. That's a nice. That's a nice sentiment, though. I like that. It's a good way to write. You do want to make it as real as possible, just not like a retelling exactly of like your thing. It's like you know, embellish and you draw from your own experiences for sure, but you know. Just don't Gurg or Trisha anything, and you guys will be fine. Link and I held each other for a long time. We were happy that both of us were going to have a baby. Well, of course, both of you. Excitement filled us both. I laid my head against Link's chest, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw Lily and Navi smiling in a way of saying, "Oh, isn't that beautiful?" I felt a rush of happiness run through me. I knew now that I was going to be complete. I had Link, and now I was going to have his baby. Link was now going to have the child he always wanted. We were truly #blessed. Oh, don't talk about that in the chat, guys. Like, let Jenna have her baby for Christ's sake. Oh, excuse me. The next few days were not easy. The morning sickness hit when I got up in the morning, and the dizziness would hit by mid-afternoon. With Link's duties at the castle, he was not able to remain at home with me like he wanted to, but he left Navi and Lily to watch over me. Link did worry about me while he was away, but he knew that Lily and Navi would take care of me. It was the hottest part of the summer. About midday, some of the villagers from Kakarayo village, she spelled it incorrectly, would gather into Lake Hylia. Inside the Lost Woods, it was a little cooler. However, the humidity would make going outside unbearable. From time to time, I would go to the castle and visit with Princess Zelda, or to watch Link in the practice yards. But during the days that it was too hot, I would remain home. Okay, we get it, Jenna. Jesus Christ. And on the days Link stayed home, we ourselves would go to Lake Hylia to cool off. After the hot months, in early fall, Link and I talked about taking our relationship beyond our vows. We had wanted to bond ourselves together further than our marriage had. We found that there was a monastery just beyond Gerudo Valley where the monks there performed preformed pagan bonding ceremonies. These rituals were performed to bond married couples further than their marriage vows. You just fucking said that! Oh my god. Link and I decided that we meant so much to each other that we wanted to do it together. Literally blessed. Oh my god, we're all the Triforce family. I love it. Then it goes into this really long chapter about the bonding ceremonies. There's a lot of sexual stuff in this, but it's only 8:43. I don't want to start this and then have to stop it, you know. So like, I know the bonding rituals are super fun, but I want to save them for later. You know, just not give away too much right away. Plus, you know, I have to do a stream tonight, another one. Probably will do Banjo-Kazooie on my Twitch tonight. So, if you're not already signed on to my alternative Triforces, if you're not subscribe to my Twitch if you could please subscribe to my Twitch. I hate that I have to like say things like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know how close can they get? Like bonding, like bonding with glue and stuff like that, like actual bonding. Oh man. So like I said, like I think we're gonna end just a smidge early tonight if you guys don't mind. But I'll be doing another stream tonight around like 10 o'clock Eastern. So I have to eat first, you know, and keep your eyes peeled for that. Like I said, there's also don't give too much away. Like there is something I should do that. I should do Banjo Tooie sometimes. We're actually almost done with Banjo Kazooie. I don't think I'll be able to finish it tonight, but like at least with like two more, perhaps. But if you haven't, please sign on to Twitch. Please subscribe to me on Twitch or follow me on Twitch. If you haven't already, I have my Discord room set up. Link is in the description. Link. I all the time. Every time I say link, I think of Link from Legend of Zelda. It is what it is. So yeah, like, we're just gonna keep going forward and keep doing streaming every night. And I think by next week I'll have more of a schedule for myself, so you can, excuse me, you can see where I'm going on Twitch and when I'm going on Twitch and when I'm going on YouTube and all that good stuff. So that'll do it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. All this silly Zelda fan fiction. Only 2 Triforces at this time, but next week with the bonding rituals, we're gonna have so much fun with those. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you later tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just sticking with me. So keep kicking ass. Bye, bitches. Good night.